Hi everybody, my name is Aitor and today we're here with another contestant for Malta in Eurovision for Eurovision 2024 in Malmo, trying to represent Malta this year. It's Ryan Hili with us with his song Karma. Hi Ryan, how are you?
Hello to everyone watching. I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm okay. We're running after time, but I'm okay.
I mean, it's soon the final will be here and all the hard work will see, the light, and
Yes, yes, and
everything.
I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, everything will be fine. So, yeah, so you're not a new face to the Maltese audience and Eurovision people because you took part, especially last year where you came second, right? In the MESC 2023. So you were the runner-up. But tell us a little bit more about your journey and about your music career because you also won in Malta some several competitions and also yeah, you've been in the under the radar of the Eurofans for a very long time in for Eurovision to represent Malta in Eurovision. So yeah, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
So basically, I started my music career at the age of 25, when I decided to finally participate in X Factor Malta. Um, I've been waiting for that since I was very young. I've been waiting to participate in the Eurovision since a very young age. So yes, at the age of 25, I decided to do something with music, and I decided to compete in the X Factor. It was a crazy ride because it was super long, but at the end of the day, it was amazing. I made huge progress when it comes to vocals and being an artist in general. And I've also made new friends, and we've made a lot of contacts. Um, um, yes, I won the X Factor, and after that, I had a lot of people coming up to me, and they wanted to do something with Eurovision. And yeah, that last year, Aaron Sibley and I forgot his name. Nathan, yes, Nathan. They sent me the song in the silence, and I fell in love with it immediately. And we just recorded it to see if it's a potential entry for the Multi-Eurovision Song Contest, and for me it was. And the majority of the people and the jury loved it, and I was this close to representing my country last year.
Yeah.
But I was very happy with the result. I really love the busker as well. So for the first time participating in the Multi Eurovision, I think it was a very good result.
Yeah.
And now I'm here again with the song Karma.
Yeah, nice. So you're always used to like be on the top of the all the competitions.
I hope that it stays the same, but
Yeah,
uh,
we, we
we'll
should,
see. We'll see.
we should. Yeah, so let's talk about this year's competition. You are this year with the song Karma, which is written by Andreas Linnea and Joy Depp. So which are very well-known names in the Eurovision world, especially Melodifestivalen from Sweden, that wrote songs for lots of artists in Sweden, even winner songs from Eurovision. So that's a really impressive team behind you. But let's talk about how was written, like writing the songs with them, because we know that you took part on the songwriting camp also, right?
Exactly.
In
Exactly.
June. So yeah, tell us a little bit more how Karma was created.
So, as you said, in June, I was chosen to be part of the multi-revision camp, and thankfully, I met a lot of great producers, writers, who are foreigners, and we got to work together. In my team, I had Linnea specifically, and we came up with a song. But we we thought that it might not be the best song for for Eurovision.
Yeah.
So so we decided to create something else. Linnea talked to Andreas, and because he was there as well, and I went to Sweden, and together with Joy Deb, we started creating different different ideas, different styles, and we finally came up with Karma. So thanks to the Eurovision camp, um, uh, now I have this song, and I mean, you don't get to work with these people like every day
Yeah.
because from a tiny island, get getting to work with like huge people in the industry. So yes, I'm very grateful for that. And as I said, Karma was created um, uh, in only one day, actually.
Okay, that's impressive. Because it's a really good song and really catchy one. So
Thank you.
congratulations for that. And are you still thinking of releasing the song that you wrote in the camp, or is not for you?
Um, um, I don't know yet because I love the song, but I think that it is specifically made for Eurovision. It's
Okay,
not a song that I can release um, uh,
it's a
like
single.
as a
Yeah.
single. So we'll see if we don't make it this year, maybe next year. But at the moment, I don't think that we will be releasing it as a single for sure.
Or maybe for another artist for Eurovision. Could be.
Exactly. We can.
Yeah, nice. So let's talk about this year's song, Karma. As I said, it sounds really really good in your voice, like your voice, you can really showcase your voice. It reminds me a bit to In the Silence last year, but I think like this time is more modern or more like international, with a more international flavor. Basically because it was written by Swedish producers, which they really know how to write an international hit. So yeah, tell us a little bit more about how you feel singing this song and what's the message behind the song.
So after last year, I decided to do something else. As you said, it's very similar to In the Silence, but it has that certain twist
Yeah,
to it. It makes it different. It makes the sound different, and it's very different for my voice as well because it has a lot of ups and downs.
yeah,
And if I had to choose, I cannot choose between those two because I love both styles.
yeah.
But with Karma, I think that I can express myself more
Mm,
because it has that certain sound that's the production of the song. It makes me feel the song more.
mm,
And I think that the message of the song helps when I sing it.
yeah,
So basically, karma is all about the circle of life. Maybe some people can interpret karma with something very negative, but we wanted to um, put that aside and just put karma in general out there. Basically, as I said, karma is all about the circle of life, and every single person goes through different situations in life, some of which are good and some of which are bad. But for every situation, there are consequences, and those consequences affect the relationship between someone and even yourself. So mainly we just wanted to put the negative side of karma. We wanted to put it aside, and we wanted to make it in general, and people can interpret it however they want, and we wanted something that everyone can relate to as well at the same time. So that's basically it.
nice. It's such an important message and a beautiful message. So I mean, and a lot of people can interpret it in different ways. So
Exactly.
that's good. And how do you feel about working with such a great team, especially this year that Eurovision is being held in Malmo, so it's like a home ground for them.
True.
How was working with them? How do you come up with the melodies with them? And you said that you written the song, you wrote the song on only one day, which is impressive. But I guess that you after that you went, or Andreas, which is the producer, right, went through a lot of like a production rounds
Exactly.
and versions. So yeah, tell us a little bit how was working with them.
So I think that working with all of them, Linnea, Andreas, and Joy, was so easy, and they made me feel so relaxed because they understood what I wanted, and they immediately like started working on it.
Mm.
Um, until I went to Sweden, they came up with a demo, and it was a very raw demo of what they thought that I wanted.
Okay.
So as soon as I heard it, I said, yes, let's continue working on this because I like the style, I like the beat of the song, and it's almost exactly what I actually wanted. So we started working on that. We all of us started chipping in ideas of what we wanted to do when it comes to lyrics, when it comes to melody. Also, we had certain moments where we were like, "Yes, let's do this," and we started singing it out loud, and it was great. It was great. As I said, we recorded it and did most of the production in one day, and obviously, they continued working on it after so that they can master it and mix it. But yes, it was so easy working with them, and the fact that I got to experience a different environment, music environment, because we are so used to going at the same producers in Malta, which I love doing, obviously. But it was lovely because it was different. It was a different environment. I got to see the different ways of how they produce music and how they come up with the lyrics and with the melodies. So yes, it was very interesting. It was super fun, and I didn't just go there to do the song. They actually like took me around Stockholm, and it was very nice. It was very nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Cool. So you really connected well, and hopefully in the future you will be able to continue writing music with them. That's
Exactly,
nice.
for sure.
Yeah, nice. So let's talk about well, first of all, let's compare this song with your last years. What do you think it's the main difference of Karma with In the Silence? How do you compare, like how do you feel when you sing this song compared to In the Silence?
As I said, I cannot compare these two songs because for me they are totally different. But um, uh, the feeling, the feeling, when I sing In the Silence, it's a slow ballad, but it's powerful. Um, uh, at the same time, when I sing Karma, it's not it's not the same as when I sing In the Silence. For me, the production of the song is different. It's more powerful, and the fact that it has a certain beat to it. It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel more energetic when I get to sing the song.
Yeah.
So In the Silence will always be special to me because it's the first song which I actually participated in the multi Eurovision with. But if I had to choose, I would pick Karma just because it's more the style that I want to deliver in the music industry. So um, uh, I think that when I sing Karma, I enjoy it more. So I think that's basically it.
Yeah, nice. And talking about singing it live, you sang it for the first time live in the semi-final back in November, which was in the studios of PBS.
Yes.
How was your first impression or your feeling when you sang for the first time Karma finally live? And also, how was your first reaction when you were announced as one of the 12 finalists?
So obviously it's very different when you sing in a studio instead of in front of the audience. I believe that the audience holds a huge part of the contest,
Yeah.
and it makes you feel, it makes the adrenaline more impactful when it comes to singing the songs. Um, um, but I felt a huge relief when I sang the song, because I was like, okay, so finally the people get to hear it,
Yeah.
and it's an amazing feeling that when people actually get to hear your music. So that was great. Um, what was the second question?
What,
Remind me the
what,
second.
yeah, like what was the your first impression when you found out that you were one of the finalists? Were you expecting it or took you for by surprise?
It was very difficult because we were 36 semi-finalists.
Yeah, it was like really big.
Uh, yes, and only 12 had to go through. So it was very difficult. There were a lot of good songs this year. So you'll never know. You never know when if the song was impactful to the audience, if the people loved the song, if people liked the song. So it's unpredictable of who will make it through to the finals.
Mm.
But as soon as I heard my song, I was so relieved, and I because I wanted to showcase the song more. I think that was the main idea,
Yeah.
because I believe that the song needs more staging, it needs more production when it so I just wanted to showcase the song in a better version, in a better way.
Okay.
So yes, I was very relieved.
Nice. So yeah, as you said, when you were announced as one of the finalists, you started already like working on the final performance on this performance that we will be seeing soon. But before that, you've been working, I guess, in the music video, right? So
Yes.
because we know that this year, apart from the live on stage performance, which is not gonna be you won't be singing live on the 3rd of February, but you will be recording this live version where you still need to work on your vocals and everything.
Exactly.
But apart from that, you are also PBS gave you some money to work on this music video to promote your song. Tell us a little bit more how was recording the music video, if you are happy with the final result, and if you can hint us a little bit about what the music video will be about.
So, when it comes to the music video, I had a huge team behind me. We were a lot of people on set, and a lot of amazing, incredibly talented people. But we're still working on it because it's not finished yet. We still have some
Okay,
tweaks to finish the music video.
nice.
But I really enjoyed filming it. I mean, we cannot give out a lot of information, but our main idea was to give the importance of the production of the music, and we wanted to showcase the message of karma in a very artistic form.
Okay,
So it's very particular, and I really love it. And so far, I really love it. And I mean, I have a great team behind me, so we are doing our best to do a great music video. So
nice. And how are you preparing for the final performance? I guess you are taking like you are taking classes with your vocal coach and singing lessons and stuff. But also physically, I guess that you need to be ready to deliver your best performance. So tell us a bit more. What can we expect from you on the stage on next 3rd of February? Also, I guess that you cannot tell us a lot, but yeah, tell us a little bit.
as you said, I cannot say a lot, but yes, I am currently working with my vocal coach. so that it, it she can help me um, sing the song in the best way possible.
Mm.
And I am also working with my choreographer who is helping me um, um, do some choreo on stage. But we're still keeping it very simple because we want the people to hear the message of the song more so that they can relate to the song more. And we're gonna try to um, let me see how I'm gonna say this, so not to reveal anything.
Okay.
And, we're gonna try to use certain things um, uh, to create a huge impact when it comes to the staging. So yes, it's all coming together, and I'm really excited now.
Okay, can we can wait to to see it.
Sure.
Can we expect someone else with you on the stage, or are you gonna be alone? Okay, you cannot
I
say.
cannot say.
Perfect.
I'd
Okay.
rather not say because um, uh, people might not expect it, and people might expect it. So we'll just
Yeah,
keep it so
can go both ways.
now.
Yeah. But the main focus is gonna be you and your voice, which is amazing and is the most important part of the song. So yeah, you just work on that and focus on that.
Exactly, exactly. I want that the vocals are perfect.
Yeah,
So we try to keep that in mind, and because it's a very difficult song at the same time, so
it is.
we want to work on that, and the rest is is a secret. So
Okay, cool. First, we will see the music video before your live on the performance. So, can we? Is there a link between the music video and the live performance or not?
yes,
Okay, okay. So once we
there's
see
a
the
link.
music
So
video,
you
couple of
you
days
can
before,
sorry.
that before a couple of days before we see the live performance, we will see the music video, so we can have an idea or like start
Yes, 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 yes. You can have
imagining.
an idea of how the staging is going to be like, but yes, there's a link between two, and we think that it can work. It can work really well. So
Okay, cool. And is your team as well from Sweden or Maltese? Like when it comes from to the stage designing and stuff.
I am actually working with a Maltese person when it comes to staging and directing the music video. His name is Stephen Levi Vella.
Okay.
Um, um, I think that he's a very, very good person for this job because he knows what he's doing, and I believe that together we created a lot of things that people might not expect from me, and at the same time, um, uh, it's also very me. So we try to balance that together, and it's always nice having help when it comes to these things. So
Of course. Nice. And now let's talk about the other participants from this year. So as we said, this year it was very tough because it was from 36 songs to 12. So
yeah.
only the best 12 songs made it to the final. But as you say, there were so many songs that were left on the semifinals that were also good. So this year the level it was higher. But how do you feel about being competing against such a great songs and artists? Such as, for example, Matt Black, that it's a huge name in Malta and in Eurovision. That actually he won last year the jury vote for Malta. How do you feel about being in the final with those people?
Um, uh, I actually love doing this together with the other contestants because we put the contest aside, we meet up, we get together, we have fun, we just
Uh,
enjoy life together. So it's more than just a contest. It's more than just a competition. We are all friends, and we literally enjoy doing this together.
mm,
Um, uh, but yes, I mean, there are a lot of good songs, Matt's included, and I believe that is gonna be really tough when it comes to the public voting and the juries, because everyone everyone has their own artistic vision.
Yeah.
Everyone has a good song. Everyone has a good voice. So I believe that this year it's gonna be very hard choosing the winner. But yes, as long as we enjoy it together, for me that's already enough.
Yeah. But it's true that, and also like everything, it's gonna be very tough to choose which is gonna be the winner, because by listening to the songs you can think one thing, and then when you see the live performance and the music video, everything can change. So it's gonna be
Exactly.
tough. But it's true that most of you, like the 12 from the finals, the finalists are good friends, especially because we know that, for example, you are good friends with Matt and Sarah. So it's nice to be surrounded by friends, and so there is no
Exactly.
competitivity, like you can just enjoy.
And yes, and we know that we can trust each other. We have a lot of different styles because, for example, my style is not the same as others.
Yeah,
And I mean, we can trust each other when it comes to having the vision of staging, the music videos, and it's good to get different ideas from other artists because I mean, at the very end, we just want Malta to do well in the Eurovision.
yeah,
So we do whatever it takes to actually do well. So
yeah. And it's in the hands of the public who wins. So
exactly.
you can't do anything against that. Nice. And now talking about Eurovision in Malta, imagine that you are the winner of MESC 2024 and you're announced as the winner. What would it be your first reaction, and what would you start doing straight away to prepare for Malmo?
Hmm. My first reaction would honestly be speechless because as I said, it's gonna be very tough. But obviously I'm gonna be super happy because it's something that I've dreamt of doing since I was very, very young. I've been following the Eurovision since I was like 5 years old. So this is something huge for me. Um, uh, I don't know what we'll will be doing after they announce the winner. And if I win, I would probably just have a lot of meetings with PBS, with the stage director, with the vocal coach, so that we can start preparing for Malmo.
Okay, great. And if you go to Malmo, first of all, are you ready for the crazy journey? Because there's going to be a lot of traveling, a lot of rehearsing, concerts, and stuff. And also, are you happy with your live performance, the staging of the live performance, or would you change anything for the big stage of Malmo?
Um, uh, Obviously, this year we're limited because we are going to do the live performance in a studio.
Yeah,
So performing the song on stage is different. So we can change things so that we can adapt to a bigger stage.
yeah.
Um, uh, so yes, we already have certain ideas in mind, just
Okay.
in case we win. Um, uh, but um, uh, but yes, we are going to adapt for every we have adaptations for every situation.
Okay.
At the moment, we have the studio, we have the multi-revision in mind, so we are adapting for that. And obviously, if I win, we will do certain changes so that it can be showcased better in Malmo.
Okay. And song-wise, are you happy with this final version, or would you consider changing anything or doing another revamp to the song for Eurovision?
I'm actually very, very happy with the final version because before entering the Eurovision camp, I said to myself that if it's not a winning song for me, I wouldn't participate.
Okay.
So going to Sweden, working with Linnea, Andreas, and Joy, um, we came up with this song. I loved it. I still love it. And when I hear it, I still love it. And I don't think that we need to change. certain parts of the song. But obviously, if they would want us to change certain things, we can meet up and we can discuss the PBS and obviously my team.
Okay.
So whatever it takes to get Malta back in the finals.
Yeah, it's true. True, true. We are looking forward to that, to see Malta in the finals. And final question about Eurovision. You said that your dream was to go to Eurovision for a very long time. People are also rooting for you to go to Eurovision, and you're a Euro fan since a very young age. But what's your most memorable memory from Eurovision from Malta? And also, what's your favorite song from Malta or other countries in Eurovision?
I think that my favorite moment was last year. I mean, I ha- I had the opportunity to actually be there and experience all the rush, all the chaos, and the huge audience that we had. So I think that is top of the list, one of the best experiences when it comes to multi Eurovision. And if I had to choose a song for Malta, I think that I would choose Warrior by Ember. I think that I can listen to that song like every day and it still gives me goosebumps and I mean I still love it. So
It's iconic, yeah. And other song from another country that you remember and or that you would like to
Ooh.
sing, for example, or that it's very close to your heart?
I have a lot. I have a
As
huge
as a
list
good Euro fan, you-
of favorites. I think for me, my top three winners would be Duncan Lawrence, Arcade, Euphoria by Loreen, and Molitva.
okay.
I forgot her name.
Maria, Maria se dijo.
Maria. Yes. Those are my top three favorites. And if I had to sing one of the songs, I would pick Silent Storm from Norway,
Yes.
2014.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, I can really see you singing that song in your voice.
Song so much. I
Mm.
love it so much. And it's like one of my favorites in my Spotify playlist. So
You should do a cover of it.
I will. I will for sure. For
You should do
sure.
a cover of it. Thank you so much for the interview and for your time.
Thank
And before we leave, best of luck for the rehearsals, finishing up the music video and everything. And we wish you the best luck and hope to see you in Malmo in May or
thank
other like Eurovision events throughout this season. And before we leave, if you could send a message to your followers at ESCplus watching this video and your fans that are rooting and praying for you to go to Eurovision, that would be amazing. Grazie, Hafna, and see you very, very soon.
Thank you so much. I mean, I am super grateful for everyone like who've been supporting me since day one. I really want to go to Eurovision and represent my country someday. And obviously, I hope that this year is the year for me. I really hope that everyone loves the song. We've worked super hard on this, and we think that it's the best recipe for our country to represent Malta with. And obviously, to all the Maltese watching, I hope that they vote for me and they give me the opportunity to represent Malta. And if I win, to all the fans all over, your support would be greatly appreciated. And obviously, I will be looking super forward to meeting everyone all over Europe. So, yes, thank you all so much.
Nice. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.